Emojis are a great way to add a bit of fun to your spreadsheets, and you can do it on Mac and PC. Here's how. On Mac, show the emoji keyboard by typing Control-Command-Space. When the keyboard appears, you can start typing to search for the emoji you want and enter it into the cell. On PC, enable and show the touch keyboard from the toolbar. When you click the emoji icon, you can access the full set of emojis on Windows. Now, they'll probably show up in black and white, and that's kind of a bummer, but you'll still see the icons if you're using Windows 8 or later. If you're using Office Online, they'll display in full color as long as you're using a modern web browser like Firefox or Chrome. Finally, you can also enter emojis by copying them from another place like a website and then pasting them into Excel. So with that in mind, let's look at 10 ways to use emojis in Excel, starting with number 1, ranking and voting. Emojis are a great fit if you have a grid of options to rank or some choices to vote between. Now you could use numbers for these tasks, but come on, this is more fun, right? Number 2, conditional icons. Now you can add conditional icons using conditional formats, but there's a limited selection of icons and the conditions just aren't that powerful. With emojis, you can create your own if statements and show different emojis based on whatever conditions you want. This gives you the full power of if statements for conditions and the full emoji set for icons. Number 3, comments. We all like cell comments, but why limit yourself to words? Emojis let you express yourself, whether you're adding a single emoji expression or sprinkling them in with your sentences. Number 4, named cells. Naming cells is really powerful, and you can add emojis to cell names. Now, there are some limitations to this. Cell names must start with a letter or an underscore in order to be valid, so you can't just have an emoji as a name. But we can work around that by putting an underscore at the beginning of our name. Once we have these named cells, we can use them as references, which results in some fun and descriptive formulas. Number 5, worksheet tabs. This one's great. When you have a bunch of text-based tabs, they can all seem to blend together. By using emojis in the tab names, you can identify them quickly and jump from tab to tab without missing a beat. Number 6, calendars. Lots of people use spreadsheets for calendars and dates. We can use emojis to add a little bit of fun to these calendars by indicating holidays and other special occasions. Number 7, chart labels. We can make our charts more descriptive by using emojis to replace or improve the labels. This works on all kinds of charts and graphs, and it can add clarity to the things you are describing. Number 8, hyperlinks. Now, lots of spreadsheets use hyperlinks, but one thing we can do is when we go to insert a hyperlink, we can use the emoji link icon as the text to display. This results in a very concise way to represent a hyperlink. And honestly, anything would be better than linking the full URL, so don't do that. Number 9, file names. Emojis can be included in file names on both Mac and PC, which opens up a lot of opportunities. One of my favorite ideas is using the lock emoji to indicate when a workbook is protected. Number 10, games. There are a lot of grid-based games that can be replicated in Excel using emojis as pieces. Now, it's not super practical, but it's fun to play around with, and if you're good with VBA, you may even be able to make these games playable. Now, we've only scratched the surface of what's possible here, so for more Excel tips like this, don't subscribe to this channel. Here's the deal. If you go here, you can get a tiny animated spreadsheet tip in your inbox every week. Seriously, it's free, it's a lot of fun, and I guarantee you'll get a little smarter every week. So give it a shot.